Alright, welcome back to my next garden update. Just hadn't felt out like getting out in the heat and the bugs and everything the past few weeks, so the weekly update kind of turned into and it's probably been maybe 3 weeks since the last update. Just a quick one here. Here's the edamame patch. Kind of neglected it as well, kind of needs weeded. They kind of got, as I said before, probably got attacked by squirrels that dug up and ate these seeds, so I did replant them once. But they're not doing as good as last year, and even though there's more plants. But there are some, they're definitely developing. Here's some right, if I can find it here, there. Yeah, there are fruit developing, as you see, and bring it down in there, all over. So there are some, and we'll see what we get. Probably end of August before they're ready. But there definitely are some in there. Really kind of need not a trellis, but some kind of support. I don't know, I figured maybe seeing for something up for next year. I do like having the edamame. But as you see, there you go. There are some, we'll see what we get. I have some tomatoes here that I started from seed inside and neglected to plant them. I have 3 of them in pots on the other side, and I threw the other 3 plants over here in this corner that are kind of getting invaded by the, wow, sweet potatoes, huh? They arrived so early, end of April 27th, I believe, and I got them in that same day, I believe. And it was a much cooler spring than usual, so they kind of just did nothing for a while. But once it started to heat up in June, look, wow, just look at that, covered the whole bed. There's 15 plants in there, but it's starting to invade the lawn, starting to go through the neighbors. Into the neighbor's yard. I tied it up so he could cut his grass, but you see the 2 kind of sections there that are growing over into the neighbor's yard, up the fence. It's not a natural climber, it's more of a runner. But as you see, it's growing through. Get the occasional flower which I'm picking off. I didn't see any this morning. It rained yesterday, which was good. Needed a drink. But yeah, definitely a lot of top growth. Hopefully we'll have some stupidus forming underneath, and we'll find out in a couple months. Still looking nice. Oh, here's the sun. Nice and lush and healthy. So I'm confident, but first time growing sweet potatoes, so I really don't know what to expect and when to expect them. But yeah, as you can see down here again, invading the yard. Garlic is all gone over there. Onion patch got weeded. That corner still needs some work with trying to get rid of the bindweed that's throughout the yard. That corner, I kind of neglected it. The rest of the yard, I've done a fairly good job of finally inhibiting most of the weeds and keeping up with them so they don't come back. But you see that corner still got attacked by weeds, so I'll have to really go through that corner in the fall and the spring and mulch well and see what I can do to get rid of it. You can see the sunflowers poking over there. Potatoes, really not looking the greatest this year. They kind of knocked over by that first storm, but then I don't know if they had some kind of disease. Some of them kind of looked like dried out and crinkly early, not like brownish, but actually dried out kind of. I don't know if it was just the one variety that did that early, or I don't know. Still a little unsure what was going on with them, the potatoes. I don't know if they got some kind of disease, which I'm worried about, because I don't know how to get rid of it. I have really no place to rotate potatoes to. I mean, unless I move them over there, I guess. And did sweet potatoes for here. I mean, I could try that, but I don't know. There's some of I trimmed my garlic yesterday. That's what that whole patch is there. That was just throw that in for some mulch. But as you see, they're looking kind of ratty. Still Still some green in there, so I'm going to let them go. See, that's the edge of there from the... I think these are actually coming from the traditional bed over there. But still some green on there, so I'm going to let them go at least a few more weeks. Trying to hold off. I so want to dig them up and find out what's in there, but I'll let them go a little while. And that's mostly what's going on over this side. There's another view from the sweet potatoes. You see, they are just growing like crazy. So, all right, let's go over to the neighbor's side where we have. Here's the Bush Steak hybrid tomatoes. One back here is starting to ripen. I think it's, where is it? And there, see it down there? That one is starting to ripen slightly. I don't know if I want to let it go and let it ripen or pick it for like a fried green tomatoes, which I like. There's a few over here I could use. A couple there. Squirrels haven't taken bites out of them yet, so I'm gonna let them make sure they get to their maximum full size. All right, and here are the Brussels sprouts. I'll see if I can zoom in there a little bit. Brussels sprouts and flies. But you see they're starting to look like actual Brussels sprouts. And this one as well. Just to show their progress from the last video. I don't know how close I got up, but I'll have to go back and look, see how they looked. But they're actually starting to look like actual Brussels sprouts. But again, they could be months away yet. Here's the next one. Sunflowers are growing here. The tallest couple there are probably over 6 feet now. I don't know if they'll beat last year. Like I said, I haven't weeded, I haven't fertilized. I'm kind of trying to take a less work approach this year to things and just seeing how they do. Totally unamended soil here. The only amendment was that I had a leaf pile here from the fall leaves last year on top of this kind of area where it is, but it's really just hard clay down there, but for the most part. Just was busy with work and personal things, and I just didn't have time to really amend the soil. So, I'm just gonna dig a hole, throw it in, cover it back up. And the sunflowers didn't seem to mind too much. Like I said, we'll see if they get up to the 13 or 14 foot height that the sunflower area did last year. But if not, hey, they look good. This was a small roost out bed. Now it's just weeds. Well, not really weeds, but it's just, like I said, it's just organic matter, grass clippings. I will throw potatoes in there probably next year for the neighbor, since she lets me use her yard in this area here. I'll trim all this, cut this all down, and just use it right back in here. That was onions and potatoes in the pot. My wife made potato chips from the potatoes that were in that one pot, the bigger pot there. Here's a stray sunflower that I threw in. Squirrels dug up this whole patch. I had sunflowers all along here. Squirrels dug them up, ate them. I gave up. And one more tomato here, the bush steak, which is looking kind of ratty here. But hey, it is what it is. And that's about it. I just want to do a quick update. I'm not going to go up front with flowers. Just going to keep it for the vegetables for the update for now. I have to get ready for work early. And that's about it. I'll pan out here a little more. You can see the growth of the Brussels sprouts. And yeah, I'll be back probably in a couple weeks. I might be doing the potatoes earlier than I did last year, just because they really are looking kind of ratty. I don't know. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know. I hope it's not a disease. I hope they just died off a little earlier with the weather, however the weather was. But we shall see. All right, I'll see you next time.